looks happy though.
Alright, black, back for vlog number 40. This is so funny. That cow got into a wheat farm and he was just like having a ball. And then this is something that I feel like I have like mixed opinions about. So, coming from America, in America, there is no stray dogs. Like, they have animal control and the pound, and they pick up stray dogs. Here in India, the dogs are just wild. So we went for a walk and ended up with like 6 of them following us. It was kind of hilarious. Oh, this is the cow that was eating the wheat, getting yelled at and taken back down. Then this one dog, he was such a good boy. He followed us the whole time and he like did not want to leave me. Like, look at how sweet he is. And then this is another day. I got to go to a function where it was a traditional Himachal eating, and it was really cool. They're all like lined up eating their dinner. Oh my gosh. And this is another day I went into town and that same dog found me. The reason I can tell it's him is because he has like a bitten ear, or I don't know, something is like wrong with his ear, so I could tell it was him. But anyways, the Himachal gathering was really cool. They like, the style of eating is that everyone kind of like sits on the ground lined up into rows, and then they basically like bring the food, like the rice and the curries, like down the line. And then traditionally you eat with your hands. I will say it looks way easier than it really is. It was actually kind of difficult. Then real quick, back to the whole dog thing. So as somebody who comes from America, I really feel like when I first came here, I thought it was sad seeing the dogs out. Like, I was like, oh, they don't have homes. And then as I spent more time here in India, then I kind of thought like, I don't know, the dogs are free here. And then when I went back to America, I was like, oh, it's sad. Like, the dogs are in jail here, like in the US. And now, since being in India this time around, it's been like quite a few months of here. And on one hand, I do love that the dogs are like free here, but then you see the dogs that are like, some of them are injured, and then you see the dog fights, and I don't know. I feel like I just have mixed opinions. Like, I don't know. But then the other thing I learned is that as those dogs are walking with us, I kind of learned that dogs have like designated areas for them. So if one dog went into like outside of his area, then the other dogs would like yell at him. So, I mean, I didn't really know that dogs had like, I guess that's how it works in the wild, like for the stray dogs, which is kind of interesting. Okay, then this is me peeling peas. So this is so funny, but in America, if you want peas, you buy them in like a bag and they're already pre-peeled for you. So when I first came to India, I had a couple of dishes that had peas in them, and then I went to like the local shops, to get produce, and I never saw peas, and I always wondered like, how do they get them? And then when I moved in with my boyfriend, he told me to peel the peas, and I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I felt so stupid, but I kind of thought it was funny that just the life in America is so commercialized, and it's basically sold to you convenience. And while I'm not gonna act like I don't like when things are convenient for me, I will acknowledge that it's not always good for you. Like, sitting here peeling the peas, yeah, it's time consuming, but it forces you to slow down. And I actually, almost recording this, said I'm not as fast as the Indian ladies doing like peeling the peas. But then I thought about it and I'm like, why do I have to be fast? Like, one of the huge benefits of this is like slowing down, and there is no benefit in like rushing through things. And I feel like that's kind of life these days, is like, how fast can you do things? How quick can you finish? But then it's like, for what? Doing things that are mind, like with your brain and your hands, is so good for your nervous system. And so I've been trying to like lean into like activities like that to really help myself regulate more. Then I'm feeling better, so I went for a walk the other day, and they actually have a Baskin Robbins here, which is like kind of nostalgic because like there's Baskin Robbins in America. So I went and had ice cream. It was good. And then we went for a nighttime ride, and I made spaghetti, which in America, spaghetti is like a super simple, easy meal. Here, I had to grate or shred my own tomatoes to make my tomato sauce. It is a labor of love here in India. It is not an easy meal. But again, slowing me down, making me appreciate things, pouring more love into my food, all positive things. And then this is the other morning I woke up and I saw the dogs in the back playing in the wheat fields. I'm sure the owners are not very happy the dogs are out there playing in the wheat fields, but it was just like so, I don't know, it just feels so naturey and like calm here. So feeling better. This was a good week, a chill week, getting back into my rhythm. See you next week. Bye.